LinkedIn's unique combination of professional information and implicit promise of financial gain makes it the perfect place for foreign intelligence services to dig for assets. And two, the Justice Department has charged two former Twitter employees with spying for Saudi Arabia, in part by digging into user accounts on the service. So I ask you, Matt, is this fast becoming the most compelling reason to break up big data? Could it be?
Oh,
Why not?
I think there's three elements to this, and we definitely will talk about this more
Yeah.
because
Well, let's talk about it more right now. We
but
3.5 minutes more.
but the first element is the value of the data, right? Because you just made the point that it's like stuffing $20 bills, like the giant, like a bank vault, right? But
Yeah.
banks get regulated like a bank, and
Right?
big data does not get that
No.
so much.
No, because China's coming.
But I think no one can agree on how much all of that data is really worth, but we know it's worth something, including the users of these things who give all these services all of the data for free and get nothing for it except to say, to tweet out stupid memes like
Yeah.
all day.
Or they get to argue with their racist relatives.
There's a place for that. It's called
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. Just go to your
That's true.
Thanksgiving, local Thanksgiving, and you can do that.
Yeah.
Number two is the value of data protection, because it was not 4 or 5 years ago that JP Morgan, their CEO, who was on 60 Minutes,
Yeah.
who
We're talking about that later.
we
Yeah.
need to talk about that.
Yeah,
Who's
we
on
are.
60 Minutes. Jamie
Jamie
Dimon
Dimon.
was complaining to the U.S. government during the Obama administration. They were pleading for help with data protection, right? Like
Right.
they couldn't figure they were basically saying, please help us keep data private. And number three, which brings up the third part of that, which is who is responsible for the data? Because all of the tech companies, have all these privacy platitudes, but they
Right.
simultaneously say we're not publishers, we're just a platform, it's not really up to us. Like your data, you own your data, but not really. We own it and we monetize it.
Right.
So
Well,
all of
two
those
things.
things
Yeah.
lead to, yeah, spies. It's not that hard.
Okay, but I think are you avoiding the bigger question here, which is that is it a problem where, potentially three corporations have these just huge stockpiles of data? I mean,
What are you short? What do
couldn't
you
you
want? A
make the
short
case
answer?
that
The
if you
short answer
broke
is
up these couldn't you make the case if you
obviously.
broke up these companies and the data was in like 35 different pots that it wouldn't become a target for espionage, or is that not the concern here?
No, that's the concern,
Right.
because we haven't solved the three other things, which is how
Okay.
much is the data worth? How
Right.
much is it worth to protect it? And who the hell is going to protect it? If you
Yeah.
can't answer those three other things, not only is it a problem that three corporations own everything about you, but it's a problem that no one knows how much everything about you is worth, whether it's worth spending the money to protect you, and who gets fucked if they lose everything.